Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Texans going up against the Patriots. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 14 matchup.
The Texans are back deep, waiting for the kick. The top team in the AFC East will be kicking it away. And the Patriots with a nickel look here on defense. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. It's caught by Washington. And Washington's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Get ready. The Texans snap it at the 31. And Washington's got it on a pass. No one's going to get him now. The 10 going to take it home for the touchdown. We're lucky enough to be here for part of history, a new record for passing touchdowns in a single season. The Texans getting set to take over again on offense. They'll be trying to pick it up right where they left off with their last drive that ended in a touchdown.
Yeah, they're throwing the football well. And I'll tell you, I've been covering this game a long time. There's still nothing pretty than seeing a quarterback drop back and throw a perfect spiral down the field and watching guys catch it. That was a work of art the last drive. Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
He's got a wide open alley. Halfway through this first quarter now. Washington's going to pull in the bullet pass. That's his third catch of the day.
When you talk about the play-action pass game, it's really when you call it. You got to be in a situation where the defense is thinking run, and when they are, do you have the courage, or I should say the smarts, to fake the run and throw the football? Good call that time by the offense.
And now we look one more time at the stats, and you see just how amazing this season has been for him, Phil.
Hard to believe, just throwing the football, the record they have just broke. I mean, you would hope to get this many yards if you counted all the rushes and everything else.
Touchdown, Houston. The Texans offense is in rhythm. Coming back out for another drive. The last 2 times they've had it, they found the end zone.
Their rhythm, they're making it look easy, Jim. It's like watching you dance. You have such great rhythm. It looks like you're not even working at it. So that's how it looks for this offense here today.
Failing to complete that one. So second down here. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Tried to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete.
It's way too early in a game like this, in this situation, to take a chance. You want to draw, throw a screen, maybe just a straight-ahead run, but don't turn over the football.
From the gun. Finds Shorts. An open lane. He's in the clear. The 20, the 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown. What? The Texans offense came out punching. Will this defense ever counterpunch, Phil?
I think it's about time the defense tries something differently, Jim. Hey, look, this offense is good. They're playing well, but they're not great, and they're not unstoppable. So change what you're doing on the defensive side and turn this tide.
That's his first reception today.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
The Texans offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot, and the throw goes incomplete.
And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
Looking long. And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to 4th down.
The Texans don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Foster takes his spot in the backfield. DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. The Texans know that a 4th down conversion like that can be a momentum changer.
Oh, sure it can. It gives everybody confidence. You get to call at least 3 more plays, you hope. And anytime you stay on the field longer in the NFL, the odds go up tremendously that you're going to get a score. Nice risk-reward play that time on the offensive side.
Setting up now at the 44-yard line.
Get ready.
2nd and 10. The catch is made by Strong. Brought down by Mayo. Right now, this offense doesn't have much to complain about. Holding on to the lead here in the first half. And the passing game partner has been very sharp.
Well, they're probably going to complain that they can have more points because you can never have enough points, Jim. We all know that. But the offensive line, wide receivers, quarterback, and even the coach on the sideline all having a very good first half.
2nd down and 2. The touchdown. They're just running it up. The Texans coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
The Texans have clearly been focusing on getting some of their big weapons involved here in the first half. And Washington's been a menace out there in the secondary with huge first-half totals.
He does have a lot of talent. That's why they try to get the football to him. But the play design by the offensive coordinator, outstanding. That's why we're seeing such a big game from the wide receiver.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. Glad to have you back as we come out of the 2-minute warning here in the first half. The Texans at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. 2nd down and 2. The Texans now facing 3rd down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots.
Get ready. Fred, 38.
3rd down and 2. Complete to Hopkins. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. It's still early, but we've seen this wide receiver come out and make plays already.
Yeah, I know it's early, but you can tell he is fired up. He has come out here with tons of energy, and every play is full speed. Kind of reminds me of Jerry Rice back in his heyday.
Nate Washington on the receiving end. That's his 6th catch of the day.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
The Texans are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. And he takes off. Graham's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Defense is about discipline, and when you lose discipline, big plays happen. That time, the defensive pass rushers a little overzealous. They get out of the rush lanes. The quarterback gets outside and makes the play.
Gets his feet down right near the chalk.
Well, it was an awesome job that time by the quarterback getting out of the pocket. He keeps the play alive and able to throw it down the field for a nice completion.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Has his man. Patrick Chung makes the hit. Second and goal at the 2. The margin is increased with another touchdown. And we're going to have a stoppage here because the booth wants to have a look at this potential touchdown.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Every touchdown is reviewed, and now confirmation. The Texans will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. It keeps the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down here and score again.
The key to being a star wideout in this league is showing up every week, and that's been the case here. 2 straight huge games, partner.
Well, he shows up every week. Look, he has the talent to be a star in the NFL, and he loves it. He likes being on that stage, and he gets it done.
First down at the 41. DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. Hopkins taken down. Somebody saved that game ball. That reception gives him the single-season receiving yardage mark.
I don't know if he has enough room in that trophy case. He has so many footballs in there, but this one, he'll find some room for. What a year he had. He deserves the record.
Hightower takes him down.
Outside linebackers in the NFL, they are such tremendous athletes. They can do everything. How about that play that time? Good move, good speed, gets to the quarterback and gets a sack.
Loss of 5 on the play. The Texans will take the snap from the 45. Leaps up and comes away with it. That's reception. Number 7 for him. As we get another look at the stats in a game where you're winning, you expect your quarterback to come up big. And that has been the case today.
It's been an outstanding day from the quarterback position. Decision-making, throws all over the field, accuracy. You can't ask your quarterback to do any more than he has done today.
From the gun. The Texans snap it at the 26. Has the reception all alone. I don't think anyone's surprised when you look at the numbers. Here's a quarterback who is so good at just standing in the pocket and dominating that defense.
There's a group of quarterbacks in this league that every single week they just seem to get it done. Of course, it's the teams they're on, they have talent, but the quarterbacks themselves are just so good.
The catch by Hopkins. Second and goal from the 3. It's Jalen Strong with the catch. Goal line defense on the field. 3rd and goal to go from the 2. Houston, touchdown. That's his 2nd touchdown today. The Texans heading back onto the field on offense. They scored on their last drive, Phil, and they did it with a blistering aerial attack.
Quarterback is hot. He is getting protected. Oh, man, what do you do now? I think if you're an offensive coordinator, it doesn't matter what you call. You know your guys are going to make it work.
The Patriots have been a stout defense all season long, but today they have been completely taken out of their game plan.
Yeah, sometimes when you're having a bad defensive day, you don't mind giving up those yards as long as you tighten up and toughen up in the red zone. But today, even the red zone defense has been bad. That's why they're giving up so many points.
2nd down, 4 to go. Makes the reception. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Tick, 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 tick. That's what we're trying to do. Make that clock keep running down. You got the offense out there. You got a big lead in the second half. Every first down you get shortens that football game.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Going deep. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete.
I know his quarterback coach is going to yell at him when he goes to the sideline. When you're throwing the long pass down the field, don't underthrow it like that.
The Texans take it from the 43. Looking long. It's Strong who comes down with it.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Foster's going to take the handoff now. And they score again here to pad the lead. This will end up being an embarrassing final score for the team on the wrong end of it.
Oh, yeah, they're going to be embarrassed, and their pride is going to be hurt.
The Texans taking the field on offense, coming up a touchdown on their last drive, Phil.
Yeah, they did it mostly through the air, Jim, and I love the way how they did that. It was aggressive throwing by the quarterback, and my gosh, is he on target today.
And Arian Foster has the catch. Foster tackled down, but it's a big gain of 10 on that one.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
The catch is made by Strong. Brought down at the 32. And now as we look at some gaudy passing numbers, he's within striking distance of breaking the single-game pass yards mark.
Well, he's 75 yards away from breaking the single-game mark for the most yards in a game in NFL history. I know the coaches know where he stands on the sidelines. They're being told from upstairs. Everybody's excited about it. It wouldn't shock me to see him break that record here today.
That's reception number 2 for him. You have to like what this team has done today passing the football. It's been their identity this season, and that continues here today.
Yeah, he's like, listen, this quarterback is a lot like a pitcher. Some days he'll beat you with the fastball. The next day it's the breaking ball, and that's what he can do too. He beats you with power or finesse. It doesn't matter.
Arian Foster lined up in the backfield. And Washington, the blowout continues. Another touchdown. So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.